Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Debatable episode 14.
It's debatable.
We got my brother over here, Den Tut.
We got Saqar. Aha.
Man, listen. 2020, man. They talked about all this clear vision in the beginning of the year. Who could see this? Huh? Where your 2020 vision at now, man? Where your 2020 glasses now, man? Coronavirus, riots, Mad Max is coming.
It's clear as day.
Oh my gosh, man.
It's clear as day.
What you thought about that battle, man? So we just finished watching the RBE latest release.
Man, your man
KT versus
Floss
Da Boss. Okay, who you got?
Floss Da Boss.
3-0, bro.
3-0.
Certified 30.
Your man was pretty confident. KT was
he got everything. He got everything except the bars.
Except for the bars.
You know what I'm saying? All he gotta do is fill in the space with the bars.
Man.
Did you see when they was dancing with the eyes? They was doing that. You remember his eye contact game? Let me tell you something. KT eye contact game, right?
Yeah,
that joint is on 1 million. You hear me?
He's focused.
He's winning any stare you down, blink. You blink first, you lose. He's winning that.
Yeah.
That battle, he won.
Nah, he focused. He focused.
But as far as the boss,
yeah.
Oh man, round one, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I ain't even have too much. But shouts out to RBE, Red Breed Entertainment. You know they was talking about, I guess, their competition. Smack did a battle the same day that was for free or something. You saw they was trying to call him out, huh? You heard the day they did a paid battle. This and that, everybody knows the deal. Y'all can make a comment on it. I remember I've been hearing about, right now, since MC Ward's kind of been off the Atlanta scene, putting together the bigger machine, right?
Oh, that was a
lot of people been coming into the area. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of people been coming into the area. You know what I'm saying? We the first ones to bring down the street certified top tier rappers into Atlanta, right? Y'all already know that, right? And we birthed a lot of guys that, are kind of known in the game right now as far as battle rap, right? And as far as the industry. Al Bial, shouts out to Al Bial. Free Al Bial. Jersey City, 201.
Jersey City.
We introduced Al Bial into the game, man. He did his first battle with us against KS.
Nestle.
Six-time winner of 106 in Park. Nestle.
So Severe.
Shouts out to Nestle. Shouts out So
Reggie
Severe.
P.
Shouts out Reggie P. Now, Reggie P was popping on the 107.9.
Issues.
That Freestyle Friday that was going on over there. Shouts out to Issues. Man, Young Boss and, everybody. $500,000. Rest in peace. RIP. Okay, so look. Right now, it's the war for Atlanta right now, man. You got Bullpen. You got Bullpen. You got RBE. No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about them. They over here doing events on the same day. How y'all doing a battle event the same day?
Who was the two?
That's what I just said. I think they were saying he was alluding to KT, and I apologize to the battle rap community that we don't know the exact details on this, but they was alluding to the fact that Smack held a free event the same day that they held their paid event.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the one that had I think Adi Boom and them Big K there, because I saw Adi Boom standing next to dude. What's the name? What's that guy name that Math Offer killed, the white boy? That then he turned around and killed E-Ness, and then he battled Murder Mook. Only white guy that Murder Mook battled. The only white guy. What's the guy name? The guy that be back there in the back of the
Iron Solomon.
Iron Solomon. Yeah. So I think it was the same event, man. But either which way. The point is that it sounds like it's there's a little war going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
all right. So either way,
and Smack arguably, RBE they putting in work.
Yeah, definitely putting in work, man. Definitely putting in work. I ain't no doubt about it. And either which way, KT, man. But yeah, shouts out ARP, shouts out RBE. KT versus Floss Da Boss. Both Den Tut and I think it's a 3-0 in favor of Floss Da Boss. Round one, I had 2 lines from KT. That library, yeah. The mid tier, that loud in the house, like mid tier. I guess it was something like, yeah, man. He had 2 bars. But Floss Da Boss,
Yeah, Floss Da Boss
That
gave it to him.
that name flip, that TKO name flip,
Black Magic.
that Blue Magic,
The Blue Magic in the street.
that crack rock, exactly. The dating scene where he's talking about his gun, you heard? That was crazy.
He said,
that was crazy.
He said, I'm from the back block.
I believe him.
What? Every
Right.
bit of it. I'm from the black block where fiends be kicking pebbles looking for crack
Right,
rock.
exactly. Yo, I was like, yo, that guy right there.
That was it for me. After that, right there,
that
he could never catch up after that.
Nah, he couldn't catch up, man. He couldn't catch up. But the stare game, KT's stare game is on point. Yo, and he's so his students super confident. Yo, what else? That Garden McGrady, something. I thought that was dope. And then chin in your chest. That chin in your chest.
He said, oh man, he said God. He said God already looked down on your son with your chin in your chest. Like God got to you first with your chin to your chest. I'm like, oh man, he hit the man.
Yo, I like that guy, man. I like his
Floss.
energy.
I like Floss.
Yeah, I like everything about
South
it, man.
Jersey, man.
Yeah, South Jersey is definitely fire, man. So round 2 was a little better. That brick by brick bar was dope.
He was trying.
The brick by brick bar was
trying,
decent. The escape bar, relax my feet.
Daddy.
But let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. That waist beads bar, the waist beads, that joint was whack.
Yo, bro.
That joint was super duper whack, bro.
Everybody was like, come on, man.
Oh man. Yo, then he was out of breath.
Yeah, his breath
Come on,
control
bro.
was
Yeah,
messed
man.
up.
Like, Loso was trying to help him out. You know what I'm saying? Giving him water and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
He wasn't catching up.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, bro, you gotta kind of figure it out, man. You gotta figure it out, man. But I think you got the.
Then he
got the charisma.
Then he was interrupting
Yeah,
man. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. That wasn't even right, man. Then okay, so on bottom of the second, Floss Da Boss. That fat chick after the taxes, right? Easy to dump. That was fire. He's like, it's true. Somebody in the back was like, it's true. I was rolling. Yo, he had me rolling. That dude right there had me rolling, bro. That dude right there, that caps lock, that joint was fire. When he said something about the you type big. You heard? Yo, that was crazy. He said what he said. He said the Mac shells. He ate it. The Mac shells, he ate it.
Yeah,
that was funny too.
And then fat niggas will go back twice.
And he what the boss do? Control the shift where he's dealing with the.
Yeah.
He's dealing with the. Oh god, that joint was fire, man. Fire.
The boss on site. When the boss on site, they get the job done.
Right.
This body is embarrassing. He killed them.
Yeah, wait a minute. You sure that wasn't round 3?
Yeah, I'm at round 3.
Okay, hold on.
You're gonna lose weight. Last time you.
Hold up, but let's go to KT. Top of round 3, right?
This shit was, listen, okay.
Okay, Floss.
Shout out to KT, man. Keep doing your thing.
String him along. This is the Floss. String him along was decent. He was out of breath again.
Yeah, man.
The 2-week notice was good. But then your man rebutted it. It was over. It's like, dang, rebutted your best line, man.
You talking to
that
me.
2-week notice was the best.
You talking to me. And we came back with you talking to me.
Oh, man. Yeah, he said, get the job done. Okay, so go ahead, man. Round 3, bottom of the round 3, man.
Get the job done. This body's embarrassing. He said, you're going to lose weight. He said, you're going to lose weight. The last time you seen 140 was in character. Hell, he does that, man. I was done right there.
Oh, that dude's funny, yo.
Come on, man.
Yo.
He said, leave your mother. He said, what's up? What did he say? He said, leave your mother like something. Man, leave that man mother alone, man. Damn. Yeah, leave your mother like Henny line or some shit.
Oh, man.
What did he say? He said, what you see? He said, what you see from the he said, what you see from the desert is not a mirage. I'm like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, that joke was
It went from funny to very serious.
Yeah, he definitely was going both. He was doing both real well, man. He said,
he said, the Bears back to the Cub.
Yeah, I like that.
Although he was talking to somebody else.
Yeah,
but he said, you saw how I brought the Bears back to the Cubs or to Chicago. I'm like,
that was fire, yo. That was fire. Yeah, man.
There was a lot in between. There was a lot in between. That I definitely, I was definitely enjoying. He said ABC She stopped. He said something about my daughter ABC. She stopped at 20th letter. Let me get back to you.
That was creative. That was creative. They was trying to frown on it. Your man, what's it called? KT was trying to frown on it, but that letter, man, that letter you brought, I like that, yo. Bro. I like that.
The females in the crowd caught it, man.
That, yo, that was dope, man.
Yeah, man, come on.
Yo,
bro.
Straight body, man. Yo, he told him, he said something about you whack or something. And he was like, I ain't whack. You told like, bro, listen, bro. Yo, man. Well, he did something right. He got there in front of dude.
Yo, shouts out to KT, man. You did your thing, man. You know, man. Look forward to your next battle, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo,
he got the charisma, though.
Floss Da Boss,
charisma.
man. 3-0, man. You did
Oh,
your thing,
man.
bro.
That guy got everything, man.
Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you. Hey,
Fire.
Shouts out to Austrian Audio.
Oh, man. Austrian
Microphone
Audio.
company. I hear how crystal we are. We really do appreciate it.
Audio.
FreeDoctorYork.com.
Free Dr. York.
He'll be home really soon, y'all.
Facts. Facts. Shouts out to Prodigy. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Putting
Prodigy,
the truth out there, man.
Word, man.
Man. So, man, see, and y'all see what's happening, man. Look at, yo, man. I'm glad they arrested him.
Yeah.
What's his name? Derek.
Derek Chauvin.
Let me see how to spell it. Chauvin. Derek. You know, he's under arrest.
He's
the officer. Derek Chauvin, I think. Chauvin.
Right.
You know, man, it's just, man.
But what's interesting is the district attorney Mike Freeman announced that they said the press conference. He had a press conference. He said his office does not have enough evidence to criminally charge.
When did he say that?
That was yesterday.
Oh,
you know what I mean? But I
told you.
But my point is,
I told you the state attorney general wasn't hearing that.
Right, but I'm saying my point is the fact that they already had a concoction put together about the fact that they wasn't going to arrest him.
There was this dude on Fox News, right? Because even Fox, because that's what I wanted to see. I was like, you know what? I want to see what is Fox saying right now, right? So I go on Fox. Even Fox is like, listen. You know, that man was murdered. Like everyone that I looked at. Now, you know, there's that one guy, I can't remember his name, and he's always endorsing Trump. I didn't see him, but every post from Fox I looked at. But there was this one interview, right, where when they announced that he was arrested, that Derek Chauvin was arrested. So he's talking to the lady, right, light-skinned black lady, right, talking to the guy. She's interviewing some, you know, former attorney general, and he's like, well, we need to see the whole video. So he's about, like, literally, he's about to have some bill. And she's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. This just in, we got some news. He's just been charged with murder. Yeah, see, yeah, I knew it. Hold on, man, you was just about to say something
totally
contrary to that.
Totally
you was just about to say something contrary to what's going on. Yo, man, listen, man, that is a relief, at least of some sort. You know, I mean, you know, it's madness out there, man, in Minneapolis right now.
Yo,
man.
Phoenix too. Louisville.
Wow.
California.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 7 people has been shot in Phoenix.
Wow.
I mean, in Louisville, Kentucky. It's not looking good.
Well, you know the National Guard is out there in Minneapolis right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. They put I don't know, about 200 people on the streets or something like that. No, more than that. I think it might have been 200. It might have been 200 people that was put out there reportedly. And just mute your whole laptop and that'll go away. And basically National Guard arrives in Minneapolis, right? Members of the Minnesota National Guard arrived in the Minneapolis and St. Paul areas. The National Guard said about 500 members will be activated to the area. And I saw this young black brother like on his knees with both his hands up, his both fists up in front of the National Guard. That's what let me know. I was like, oh, the National Guard is already out there. Man, Trump, man, you saw what he said? Did you see what the tweet said?
To the mayor?
No. Yeah. He definitely
he said, no, when the looting starts, the shooting starts.
Yeah, exactly. He said, Trump, what he said, flag hidden. Okay, Trump took the Twitter. When the looting starts, that's when the shooting starts. That's right. Yeah. And they removed that Twitter removed that.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's what he's beefing about right now.
Yeah, like they censoring him.
Yeah, and then he's mad about that. And now he signed an executive order. He signed an executive order to stop the censorship. And Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg steps up. Oh, we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
We talked about it, but it's still bleeding over in the day because now Trump tried to explain his tweet.
Right.
He was like, no, what I was saying was, when you start to loot, or when people start looting, that's when shooting happens and
what happens.
He tried to explain it.
Yeah, he has to, because what happens is anything he say, you're gonna have a lot of conservative and a lot of radicals that's gonna start. Oh yeah, I could shoot. That's like green light to start shooting.
Come on, man. That's
There was already a lady.
That's exactly
that was in a wheelchair that was stabbing people because that was while they were looting. You know what I'm saying? She's like stabbed like 3-4 people.
Wow, people that were looting, she was stabbing them.
Yeah, she was in a wheelchair. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She was in a wheelchair. That's the key thing.
Wow. So you won't even know. You walk up next to her, you think it's all good. She done poked you.
Yeah.
What?
She poked a few
This
people.
This is ridiculous, man. So man, and then Omar Jimenez, the reporter, CNN.
Man. Yo, they
did him dirty. Did him dirty.
But
bro.
then there was a white there was a white reporter out there too. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Not too far away.
And they ain't arrested him. You follow what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But I think that's like setting precedents.
Come
you know what I'm saying? That's like the level of setting.
Come on, but they arrested the other people that was around him. They were white too. But come on, man, we know what it was, man. I'm like CNN. Why would y'all even have him right there in front of? Why would y'all have the black man right there in front of the police right there? Y'all know it's a problem. They knew that, man. They was hoping. They put that together.
Yeah,
they was hoping he would get locked up.
Why do you continue to record while he's being handcuffed?
They recorded it all the way to the precinct. The camera never went off. The camera was on in the cop car all the way to the precinct.
Crazy.
Yeah, and and listen, man. Let me tell you something. You see that the Obama and the Tiger Woods voice, it did not work. Yeah, he definitely came on with the yes. Would you where would you like us to stand? Okay, we can stand over there across the street. Would you like us to stand on the side right here?
Excuse me.
Oh, wait a minute.
You're under arrest.
You're arrested. Okay.
You're under arrest.
No problem. I'm being confined right now. Listen, the Obama, Tiger Woods voice ain't savior, bruh. God, man, like, yo, man, embarrassing. And then all they could say to him is, man, Omar, man, you just, man, your demeanor the whole time is what the CNN people are saying to him. Like when he got out 4 hours later though. He got right out. Because
it was setting precedents.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. They played him, man. Come on, man. They played him, man. This is ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous, man. Like, man. So, because when I saw the post, it said 6 hours ago locked up, 2 hours ago released. So they only hold him for 4 hours.
But the fact of the matter is
they arrested him.
Yeah.
Come on,
it
man.
was set precedents.
Come on, but he's right back over there though. Yeah, in front of the same people. But they already played you.
They
already played you.
Come on.
Black.
You already got smacked.
Yeah.
You'll be like, you got smacked
Yeah,
already. Come on, man. It don't matter where you sit at now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's all good.
Come
it's
on,
all
man.
Good, man.
Dang.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
It's all undertone.
Yeah.
It's what? What's the word? The key word of the week?
Systemic.
Man, come on, man. Systemic, man. It's a problem, man. It's a problem, man. Wow. So, so they burned up the police station down. That didn't happen yesterday, right? That happened overnight, right? Since last night, right? When we was on the thing yesterday, it wouldn't burn yet.
No, it wasn't burned.
Okay, so they burned down the
police station.
The police station. Mm-hmm. They burned down with a venue. I saw some venue that got burned down as well.
They burned down.
Did they burn the store down where it took place too?
4 or 6 story building.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They did not. I don't know if they burned down the
store where it took place.
What is it called? The Ozone or not? They ain't. For some reason, they ain't in vandalize or burn down the store where it took place. I thought that's usually where it
So
happened.
what happened? Do you know?
He went in the store and gave a check, and the check was, they saying it's a fraudulent check. You know what I'm saying? But it comes to find out they didn't know whether it was fraudulent or not. So as he was leaving, they called the cops. He was in the car. They pulled him out the car. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that, bro.
He was in compliance.
He complied, bro. He walked across the street, bro. You saw the video from the store? It was a store video right there. Yo, listen, man. Man, I'm like, all he had to do, I'm like, yeah, take him to the precinct. He's under arrest.
Right.
Take him to the precinct.
So
where you taking him, man?
I think.
Hold on. Where you taking him? Why are you taking him over to the store?
Right. It became a thing. Like I think it became a thing where he, at some point, there was some type of scuffle that took place, and he probably didn't want to get into the car, the police car, and because he was like, "Yo, why y'all trying?" You know, because nowadays they don't even tell you you're being arrested or detained. They just put their hands on you and start roughing you up. It's not even a conversation no more. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know. So I think at that point, that's when they saw that he's a pretty, you know, bigger guy. And that's when they just, you know, slammed him on the ground, and that one cop put his knee on his neck. But see, that one cop, man, I saw the video all the way through. That one cop.
Somebody was telling me it was another cop in the back laughing, talking about stop resisting arrest.
Well, what happened is there was two other cops, one on his midsection,
right,
and one on his legs. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, you know, it was done in such a way where they already had him under control. Like they already had his whole physical body subdued. But the thing about the cop that had his knee on his neck is like the moment you saw this dude was saying, "I can't breathe," you were supposed to at least allow him to breathe. You follow what I'm saying? Because two other police officers is there.
Right. Why you gotta be on his neck?
Right. They got his midsection. They got his legs. And he's handcuffed.
Come on, man.
So why do you have to stay on this? So you can see that his whole intent was to, you know, kill him or put him out. Because
that's worse than stabbing somebody. Because you know they have levels of murder. Like it's one thing to shoot somebody and you know you far away from them and you shoot them. It's another thing to be up on them to stab them. It's another thing to choke a person out, man.
Yo, he did that.
You hear me? That level of murder is another level of. It takes a whole nother level of person to choke somebody to death, man.
No, he didn't. He did not get off him. You know what I mean? And the fact that he did not get off him, it became a thing where dude really started to plead for his life.
Right.
And said that, yo, they're gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Like he knew he was on his way out. So it's like, you know, that particular officer right there, he knew what he was doing. And he enjoyed what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? So
you gotta pay for that now.
I mean,
the whole city gonna pay for that now.
You know, not only the city gonna pay for it, like, you know, when he gets to prison, they're gonna put him in protective custody.
I have to.
But now it becomes a situation where, you know, if it's really an eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, you know, he's gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a senseless murder.
That was senseless, man. Mm-hmm. And look all the damage that's happening from it. And then they like tweeting, like now they like, oh, you know, something, don't let George Floyd die in vain. Y'all burning it. Like, man, shut up, man. You follow what I'm talking about? I'm not saying that they should be burning anything down, but come on, man. And you know, the governor of New York is even like, yo, he stands with the protesters.
Oh man,
this is recent. I think a few hours ago, he stands with the protesters.
Oh wow,
you follow?
Wow. But now, one thing I want to say, if anybody don't, you know, definitely subscribe. Definitely click on the subscribe button. Definitely click on the like button. Check us out on Patreon. You know, pick up a shirt on mcwar.com, www.mcwar.com. You know, Black Lives Matter t-shirts, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Black Dollars Matter t-shirt. But like, you know, what I want to say is whoever's listening to this, right, whether you overseas or wherever you at, you know, right now we're currently in Liberia, West Africa. Wherever you at, identify the fact that these different riots and, you know, protests that takes place, they have insurgents in your midst.
Come on, man.
You have to really, you have to comprehend the level of game that's being played. It's like they utilize experts.
Wow.
Psychology experts. You follow what I'm saying? So, like, the latest guy that's been doing something that was, like, out of the norm, his name is Jacob Pedersen. And he's a police officer, and he's the one that was breaking the
windows at AutoZone.
The windows at AutoZone. You know what I'm saying? So his whole thing was to come and incite that whole thing, and he did, and he was supposed to leave. And they even said that he was the one that set the building on fire.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, you have to imagine, because like, how do you have it?
Believe it. Remember the Fed got up and said that he burnt down that school in Los Angeles, in Oakland.
Right. So
when that he was like, yo, he was he's the one who burnt it down, like during that whole Black Panther time.
Right. So this guy has an umbrella. It's not raining.
Right.
The first giveaway, dead giveaway.
Right.
The first dead giveaway is we have an umbrella on a clear day.
Wow.
That's for the overhead helicopters, so they can't identify who you are. You know what I'm saying? So now the next thing is you have a face mask because you're conscious of what? Coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? That giveaway. So it's like, you know, yeah, man. So it's like, because, you know, the rioters ain't thinking about
every day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's like, you know, the rioters not really thinking about, you know, coronavirus, man. Like, you done killed this man. You know what I'm saying? You got.
Man, they ate ribs with this dude.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
man,
it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the fact, but that fact right there.
I was thinking about that too. Is that what happened in Ferguson? That's the same thing they were saying in Ferguson.
Yeah,
like,
man.
yo, these guys, yo, who are these guys?
Right.
Who are these guys burning the thing down?
Right.
We ain't got nothing to do with what we doing over here.
Yeah,
like, what's going on?
That's different.
Yeah,
Them
man.
guys different.
Oh man, listen, we
You know
got
what I'm saying?
at this point, it's real. I mean, if y'all don't know how real it's getting right now,
It's
oh
HD.
my gosh, man.
It's high
Listen, man,
definition,
get your
bro.
money together, get your financial intelligence together, figure it out, prepare to go. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
to prepare to go.
You better prepare to do something.
Man, listen, because
You
over
better
there,
be prepared to do something.
man, I would get up north. The South, that being in the South right now, there's certain places I don't want to be right now.
Yeah, man.
There's certain places I don't want to be right now when it comes
man.
to. But you know, man. I wanted to real quick, man. I wanted to go back into one of the battles coming up, man. Sue Surf is about to battle Low Deluxe.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's about
That's
to be
a good
crazy.
one.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's a smack?
Yeah, they got a Nome event coming up.
Oh,
Shouts out to
man,
15 Minutes of Fame.
Shouts out.
I saw them talking about it, man. I'm like, you know, that's something to look out for. I watched Sue Surf's interview on Pistol Pete's show. I'm really feeling Pistol Pete, man. Shouts out to Pistol Pete and that Mano video. I mean, that Mano interview I was telling you about. Yo, man, that joint was too official, man. Like, the things I heard, like, I never heard Mano talk about, you know, dude served 10 years in prison. And just kind of like, you know, the motivational build he was really giving, man. Just talking about how, you know, you really can do anything that you want. Age ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lost 10 years, was still able to do what he wanted to do. But I saw the Sue Surf interview, and you know, he's a rolling 60, you know, Crip and stuff like that. And you know, it's just a different type of mentality, man. Like, you know, they really, you know, into, like, you know, I guess, yeah, he was talking about how, you know, certain gangs are just not, you know, gonna rock with certain people. He's talking about a lot of gangs up north are fake, you know, how they became, you know, they don't really have no affiliation with their counterparts in the West Coast and stuff. But yeah, man, like, I think that's gonna be an interesting battle because, you know, Low Deluxe is gonna definitely be talking about the gang affiliation stuff. I'm really expecting that, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm really expecting to hear that perspective. And let me tell you, I ain't got no problems with Sue Surf perspective. It is what it is. The man he grew up how he grew up. Like, you know, like hearing him rhyme, you know what I mean? On that, what's that show in Connecticut? That joint right there. I mean, 85, 95, 85 North or something like that. I know what y'all know what we talking about, right? That freestyle Sue Surf. And you can really feel it, man. I mean, these are the things that these brothers are going through. It's just to me, it's a level of information that's missing. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, and it's like, it just coincidentally, these people like Nipsey Hussle die. People like Prodigy die. And they dedicate their life to saying, you know what, I'm about to spill a certain level of different information.
Right.
Tupac died. You follow what I'm talking about? These guys are really, they were the ones in popular culture, you know what I'm saying, actually spilling this real information into the community to help guide these young guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at Sue Surf still as a young guy, but hearing his interview, I just feel like, you know, his perspective is still, you know, it'd be good to get for him to kind of be around some other type of minds, you know what I'm saying? Because he's got a real street mind, you know what I'm saying? Which is all good, but I just feel like he needs a little bit more exposure, man. Like, you know what I mean? These young guys, man. But it's gonna be a dope battle, man.
Right.
You know, you're gonna hear him talk more about why he is who he is, and I think you're gonna hear Lux talk about a little bit more of, you know what I'm saying, why you are who you are.
Right.
The deeper rooted part of it. You follow what I'm talking about? And that's the part that I don't think Sue Surf gets yet. You follow what I'm talking about? Just kind of based on what his conversation, I don't know if he gets that yet. You know what I mean? I think a lot of that comes a lot of that comes with age. I mean, he might be in his 30s, but a lot of these guys are 40 plus and they still don't get it, man. But
that just sounds like a good battle, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a banging battle, bro. It's gonna be a banging battle, bro. I'm looking forward to it, bro.
It's reminiscence to like Loaded Lux Murder Mook battle. So
right.
like, it sounds like a really good battle. Your man Sue Surfer is definitely on top of his, you know what I'm saying? Like, his whole stage performance, his bars, you follow what I'm saying? His acting.
Yeah, he's fire.
I think it's gonna be very yeah, man.
Tonight they got the Caffeine. Caffeine is doing they're doing the ultimate tournament or something like that with Smack.
Right?
Yeah. So they're gonna be live again tonight. I don't know exactly who's battling. I know it's a few people in there. I think you got Brooklyn Hands in there, a few other people, man. It should be dope though. I'm looking forward to hearing, some of the results of that, man. But yeah, man, like one thing.
What's deep though?
The
fact that all the police was guarding his house.
Whose house?
The cop
he's about to get bodied.
Yeah, but like the fact that they would guard him like that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
And then there was a guy, Muhammad, that shot somebody accidentally,
right?
And then it threw him in jail quick, fast.
He's a cop.
Yeah, Minneapolis. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Same situation. He killed the white lady accidentally.
Right.
They just threw him in the prison. You know what I'm saying? And then with this guy right here, although he is arrested right now, but it wasn't like. Right. That wasn't the overtone, you know what I mean? Like the people had to really turn it up in the city.
I mean,
in order to get this justice, I think.
Listen, back into the, I don't want to go. I think we put a good bit of it in yesterday's thing about the psychological or psychiatric evaluation. I don't know which one is the difference. I know one deals with medicine. I don't know. One is, I don't know. Either way, a mental check has to happen on these people because that's not sound. Nah. That's not sound. Y'all should be over there getting ready to arrest them. That's what y'all should be doing. Y'all should be making sure that guy goes to jail because, he's responsible for the violence that's happening over there right there. And how you expect these people, and I'm not saying I agree with, burning stuff down or whatever, but how what do you expect? Somebody died, like, a life is gone.
Right.
That life is still worth way more than that building.
Right.
You follow what I'm talking about? A human life is worth billions of dollars.
That's
you follow what I'm talking about? So you can't, none of those buildings, Target, none of that, man, has any type of value over that man's life. So but listen, man, I was peeping Al Jazeera, man. Shouts out to Al Jazeera, man. They got that A+, right? They do the A+ content. They do a lot of dope digital content. They doing they did a piece that won in Sundance on African American women incarceration.
Crazy.
Yeah. They were saying I think in 2017 when they were doing this thing, it was like 225,000 African American women incarcerated.
How much?
225,000.
225,000.
Crazy. Yeah, and I'm a little confused because they went on to say that 2 million of them getting released into so I don't know if that was just that year. That might have been just that year. You heard? But I'm not 100% sure. But women arrests, women arrest period is up 750% since
nuts.
1980.
That's nuts.
Yes. And basically, and 2/3 of them are black. 80% of them are mothers. You follow what I'm talking about? So now, the whole thing was like, they coming home to gentrification. So Al Jazeera put this piece together dope. They like, listen, incarceration has a play in gentrification. Because when they take you out of the community, they take you. You follow what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you lose opportunity to actually own property, you follow? They come and these people are going doing 10, 20 years when they come back. You know what I'm saying? They not able to purchase property. They not, you know what I mean? They tied gentrification into it. I really thought that was really interesting, man. And it was crazy, man. Like, there's one sister, she did 25 years. She did 25 years. She went in when she was like 19, came out when she was 44.
Wow.
Came out when she was 44, and she was like in the prison having to remind herself of her womanhood. Like, you know what I'm saying, doing things, getting her nails done, doing her hair. She had to really look in the mirror. So the same way that they do to men, she was like, because it's dehumanizing. So she had to remind herself that, of her womanhood. So the same way that they try to dehumanize men. In Mano, right, they showed one of the prisons that he was in, right? One of the max prisons in New York, upstate, right? And the prison, in front of the prison, it's like a naked white man kneeling next to another naked white man.
That's crazy.
In front of the prison.
That's crazy.
So when you go into prison, they telling you,
that's what you're saying.
Yes, this is what this was happening. This was about to happen.
Right.
You heard that
right.
they letting you know this is what's about to happen. So it was really interesting, man. But again, that's in that Pistol Pete interview with Mano. And the point is that the same way that they try to take the manhood away from men in the prison,
right,
is they doing the same thing to the women, man. You
Yeah.
follow what I'm talking about? So this incarceration thing, man,
right,
you know, is just out of this world, man. Like what they're doing, you know, it's very strategic, you know, and just had me really blown away, man. I just wanted to go ahead and bring that up, man.
No, that's really major because it's a psychological game, man. And it's like, you know, these psychological games, we gotta overcome them. You know what I mean? In order to get to where we gotta get to, or in order to get to where we're going. Because a lot of us don't identify the fact that we are going anywhere. But like, look at the day and time that we're in right now with the coronavirus,
right,
and you know, these type of protests that's going on with George Floyd. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting day and time we're in right now.
It really is. And another thing that they were making known with this, you know, huge increase of women incarceration, you don't got no programs that focus on women. You follow what I'm talking about?
That's a fact.
They all focus on men. So they, according to the Prison Policy Initiative, a U.S. think tank that researches the effect of mass criminalization, right? Most policies and programs for formerly jailed people are still focused on men. This, despite the fact that formerly imprisoned women, particularly women of color, are more likely to experience homelessness and unemployment, and are less likely to have a high school education than men who have been released from jail or prison. Bro, I ain't know that, bro. Like, they really attacking the home from all angles, man. They getting the child, they getting the father, and they getting the mother.
Right.
Yo, this is like ridiculous, man.
No, it's definitely ridiculous. I mean, we gotta. This is why we gotta wake up to it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, talking to a wall, but we really gotta wake up to it. That's what I'm saying. Like, while you guys are out there and about, you know, make sure one of your homies or one of the smartest guy or the smartest girl is with y'all and is able to articulate, you know, different statutes and laws and stuff like that.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, you gotta come together with some type of a plan, because it's just not looking good.
No, it's not, man.
At all.
It's not. So you see what's going on with who? Trump is officially terminating the relationship with who?
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Trump is no longer supporting, the United States is no longer part of the World Health Organization.
Which is deep.
Terminating relationship with who, saying the group has not made coronavirus reforms because China has total control over the global organization. This is what he's claiming.
Yeah.
Trump said Chinese officials ignored their reporting obligations to the WHO and pressured the WHO to mislead the world, right? When the virus was first discovered. So it's pretty much a wrap. It's a wrap. They are no longer going to be funding that. That's what it sounds like, man.
Right.
You know, but now, like, what I'm seeing is, what's it called? But China, European Union, right? They listen. They don't want no problems with China. You saw that? The European Union, they like this, because you know they taking, China's, basically violating Hong Kong right now. They like, listen, all that, giving them time. Remember they were supposed to give them some like 20 some odd years or something like that, right? For control of Hong Kong or whatever, right? And what's it called? They supposed to leave the certain level of autonomy in Hong Kong. They ain't hearing that. They violated that. They like, listen, we about to take total control back over that. And EU was like, oh, y'all shouldn't do that, right? But we don't like that you're doing it. But yeah, we're gonna stay out of that.
There's a lot going on between the international with the Asians. You know what I'm saying? Like Japan and China, or Japan and Hong Kong got something going on. And what you explained right now, there's a lot of tension going
on. The EU
on
said they refused to take any action against its major trading partner. We express our grave concern at the steps taken by China, right? But that's about it. You follow what I'm talking about? And then you got to remember Brexit. So Britain bounced from EU, and Britain is the one that's really that colonized Hong Kong. They the ones responsible for that. So the EU's like, okay, nah, you know what? We ain't got nothing to do with that. They ain't with us no more. How we gonna? We no longer got the leverage of the pound inside the European dollar. Right. Y'all know the pound, which is the dollar for the UK, the United Kingdom. That's really where the value is at. You know, the pound is always the strongest. I think it's the strongest dollar in the world. Right. You know, so they like, oh, okay, y'all take that, and now y'all want us to break off trade with our number one trading partner? You crazy? Yeah. Come on, man. Like, yo, listen. No, it's not looking good at all, man. Then they got this whole they got these robots, man, and these Belgian hospitals. They rolling out the robot patrol. The robots that speak more than 53 languages, detect fever and determine if people are wearing face masks properly, have been rolled out in Belgium as a first line of control in hospitals and shops. People arriving at the University Hospital Antwerp from Tuesday will answer questions online or at an interactive kiosk. The robot will scan a QR code, review their answers, check their temperature, and determine if they are wearing a mask correctly. The chief executive Belgian-based company called Zorobots said his robots have been in hospitals, care homes, and hotels since 2013, but had now found a new role. His robots will not test for COVID-19, but could provide useful signs. Yeah, man, this is courtesy of AlJazeera.com, man. This is just like out of, man. This thing is real, man. This thing is real right now. The world is just, man. It's changing, man. It's changing. It's changed now. in 2020 vision. You know what? We see clear now. Yeah. All that stuff that we thought was a joke, man, that we were playing about, we thought was a movie. You know, if you don't see it clear now, you basically, what they call useless eating, man. Right. Ain't gonna be much anybody could do for you if you're not really seeing what's happening right now. So and sheesh, oh man, I don't know, man.
Well, Denzel Washington stepped
in. That was fire.
You
Go
saw
ahead.
That? Yeah, he stepped in with a guy. I don't know if he was a homeless guy or whatever, but the police officers was called on the scene. And they stepped to him, and I guess Denzel Washington saw it from afar, and then he stepped onto the scene to speak reason, right? Because if he didn't speak reason, it would went crazy.
Yeah, he said they had to say that he was safely arrested. You follow what I'm talking about? It's like now, because it's one to get arrested. Like first of all, none of us don't want to get arrested, because the system in America is constantly trying to throw you behind them. But now you lucky if you make it into the prison.
You're lucky.
Safely arrested.
Right, you're lucky.
Death by cop.
Death by cop. That's
safely arrested.
That's the new.
Come on, man. These terms. Safely arrested.
Right.
How you safely arrested? You just gonna be thrown in with you know what I'm saying, in a prison that's breeding savages. They about to throw right. That's where they throwing you at. And they breeding, they're making cats savage.
And you might not get released because of the Patriot Act.
Right, or COVID-19.
Wow.
You follow what I'm talking about?
Crazy.
Come on, man. Where the courts at? Wow. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on. Maybe some of y'all can let us know. Y'all can leave some comments or whatever. And man, hey man, listen, if y'all enjoying what we do, man, definitely hit us up on the patreon.com/MCWar. Pick up a t-shirt, like Den Tut was saying, Black Lives Matter shirts, or Black Dollars Matter on the website. MCWar.com, or again you can go to patreon.com/MCWar. But yeah, man, leave a comment, let us know what's happening right now with the court systems. Like if you get arrested right now, like are you gonna immediately see a judge?
Right.
I mean, how you even getting out?
Right.
So to me, safely arrested, that's come on, man, like it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. There's nothing safe about going to jail, but now,
right now.
But now it's like now like you rather that than be dead, because they're gonna mess around, kill you before you get to the prison. So safely arrested,
right?
To avoid what? Death by cop.
Death by cop.
Man, it's crazy right now, man.
Something totally different, man.
Yeah, what's up with this guy with them guys, Kendrick. I told you them guys trying to step to TDE, man. With some boys, Griselda.
Nah, I ain't got too much.
They say they was on. They basically like, yo, they basically was more fire than TDE this year. I don't know if I mentioned it on another show or not, but he's like, yeah, ain't nobody. He's like, yo, we the hot thing this last year.
Right.
They really was though. They really have been a thing. I think that would be dope. I really am feeling West Side Gun. I told you, I think I mentioned that $500,000 song that he got. Yeah, man, shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to Griselda, man. I'm really feeling their movement right now.
Me too. And, you know, it's a blessing the brother got shot. You know what I mean? He's still able to make
Facts,
music.
Conway, yeah.
Conway do his thing. And I like his whole scheme point, or the way he put his bars together.
Right. Benny the Butcher fire, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All of them,
Definitely. And, yo, I want to say shout out to Marie Revere. She announced that they made $1.8 million in sales with a total of more than 20,000 orders in a 9-minute on the internet for 9 minutes on the internet. It was shook. What it means, like, she has a product, you know, that's a vegan based hair product, you know what I'm saying, and she was able to sell 20,000 orders in 9 minutes, making $1.8 million.
Wow.
She's 20 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So shouts out to her.
Brand new millionaire.
Yeah, for her success, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty dope.
It really is.
Yeah, man. That's some you know, some light at the end of the tunnel. Just
definitely is. Oh man, listen, man. The new world is bright, man. It's just the new world is not in the United States, man. The new world is in West Africa. The new world is in, you know, the Caribbean. You know, the new world is in West Africa, man. So like, you know, it's definitely about partaking in it, man. Follow the music, man. The music always been an indicator, man. Right now, the music, you know, it went down south, and now it basically went what they call it backtracked the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I'm talking about?
That's deep.
It's going back in reverse, like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's
so
deep.
You know, if I was y'all, I would follow it. You know what I mean?
That's
That's all of us, man, from the hip hop community, man.
That's definitely
you know,
deep.
everybody that come from the hip hop community should be looking at what's happening in West Africa, because that's the motion right now.
That's a fact.
You know, it's just the motion for entrepreneurs, so on and so forth. But listen, man, we got some fire battles coming up. Listen, let me tell y'all, man, we got a superstar MC battle that's about to happen, man. You hear me? We got some street certified battles that's coming up. You know, we appreciate y'all support.
Tell a friend,
and those, you know, have been, you know, rocking with us, you know, since we've been in this thing right here. And if y'all want to support, hit us up, patreon.com/MCWar, or, you know, hit us up on the email, mcwarllc@gmail.
Wow.
All right,
www.mcwar.com. Help free Dr. York. Shouts out to Austrian Audio. Yeah. Tell a friend.
All right, y'all. Debatable.